So Sam, tell me how it's been going in writing.
It's been going good. We're forming coalitions. Coalition is a group of people that are trying to improve, if not trying to solve, a social issue.
So what's the social issue that you and your coalition are working on?
Well, we're working on environmental damage,
Okay.
like sea pollution, and
That's really big right now.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. So what are some things that you're trying to persuade people about?
Not like instead of like throwing your garbage in the water, put it in a trash can, and like if you see garbage on the floor, instead of just walking past it, pick it up and put it in the trash.
So it sounds like you have a couple of different things that you want to persuade people about, right? Have you thought about how you want your finished piece to look? Is it going to be like a poster or a letter or a speech? What do you think?
Well, I was thinking maybe I could write a letter to the mayor or the president to try to see if they can help improve the situation.
Yeah.
Like putting, I thought one possible solution would be to put at least one trash can every 12 feet, so people wouldn't be too far away from a trash can whenever they need to throw something out.
Sure, that makes sense. That sounds like a good solution. So when you have this list here of questions you think people ask, and it says, what inspired you to pick this more than any others? What do you think your topic's important? Why do you choose this topic? Why do I think it's important? And I love, Sam, that you thought of the idea to think about questions that people will ask you, because usually when you're trying to make an argument or you're trying to persuade someone of something, if you can think first of what kind of questions they would ask, you can give the argument to answer what their question would be. So that's a really good technique that you're using. I was thinking I could help you to do that even better by thinking about who you're writing to and thinking about the questions that that person would ask you. So not just general questions about your topic, but questions about what that person would ask you. Let me give you an example. Like if I were writing to, let's say I were your age and I was writing to my parents to try to persuade them to let me have a dog, I would bet they'd ask me questions like, well, who's going to walk it? Right? Or, well, who's going to feed it? Right? So if I thought about the answers to those questions, like, I'm responsible, I'll take care of it, it's all me, I'll do it, don't worry, then probably they'd be more persuaded than if I just thought, why do you want a dog? I don't think they care as much about that as like, who's going to take care of it? Do you know what I mean? Okay, so thinking about the questions that your audience would ask. So if your audience is the mayor, what questions would the mayor ask?
Nothing. Why would you pick this? Actually, why would you think this topic instead of since you're a kid saying, how about free toys for everyone?
So you think that the mayor would want to know why you'd pick a topic like garbage instead of toys as a kid?
Yeah.
That's an interesting idea. And maybe like the passion behind your topic would be important. What else? What else might your audience ask you?
Well, maybe did you come up with any possible solutions? Or well, if not any solutions or any ideas for improvement? And that's what I have so far.
Yeah, so what are your solutions? What inspired you, a regular kid, to write about this issue? I think those are really important questions to consider, and that's going to help you anytime you do persuasive writing, is to anticipate the questions that someone would ask you first, and then imagine what good answers would be, because if you could put those answers in your essay or your letter or your poster, you're more likely to persuade them. All right? Can you try that when you go back to your seat? All right, nice work.